I feel so lucky to be here tonight. On a side note, I was invited from a very old and dear friend of mine that I grew up with, who's Greek American, and so I got to experience a lot of the culture growing up, and eat Greek food from his mother, who was an amazing cook, and learned a lot of cuss words that nobody where we grew up knew what we were saying. It was a small town in Ohio. Mateos, a great friend. Anyway, so I'm here, and I'm here to say that I heard that there was an amazing Greek party going on in Hollywood this weekend, and I didn't want to miss it. Okay, and I attend the John Varvatos benefit here in Hollywood every year, and I really respect that charity. It is a great charity, and he's a great designer. I'm also impressed with so much that I've taken tonight about this organization and all of the good that it does. You Greeks, you're really an impressive bunch. It's my honor to introduce the nominees for 2013 Gabby Awards for Science and Medicine.
Dr. Paul Alivisatos is the director of the U.S. Department of Energy's Berkeley Lab and is an award-winning chemist and internationally recognized authority on the fabrication of nanocrystals and their use in solar energy applications. He has won the prestigious Wolf Foundation Prize in Chemistry. Dr. Peter Diamandis is an international leader in the commercial space industry. He is best known for its $10 million X Prize for private spaceflight and this past year's Progressive Automotive X Prize that challenged global teams to build a car that run on 100 miles per gallon of gasoline. He is the co-founder and director of Space Adventures, the only company to have brokered the launches of private citizens to the International Space Station. Dr. Konstantin Stratakis is the director of the National Institute of Health. He has authored over 400 publications and is currently serving on the editorial boards of several leading journals. He received the U.S. Endocrine Society's 1999 Award for Excellence in Published Clinical Research and the 2009 Ernst Oppenheimer Award, among many others.
And the 2013 Gabby Award for Science and Medicine goes to a real doctor, Dr. Peter Diamandis. Para poreo.
Thank you. First off, thank you to the Greek American Foundation for this honor, to my beautiful wife, Kristen, mother of our two beautiful boys, Dax and Jet, who are home, fast asleep. And a real thanks to Greg Pappas. You know, Greg, I really credit you with reconnecting me to my Greek roots. Over the last 4 or 5 years that we've known each other, you've helped me become proud again to connect back to those roots. So I grew up the son of 2 immigrant parents from a small town in Lesbos. My dad, a physician. My mom probably could have been a doctor. Grew up in New York. All along hearing from my folks, you're going to become a doctor, you're going to become a doctor. And when I told my mom at the age of 9 that I wanted to become an astronaut, she goes, "That's nice, son, but you're going to become a doctor." So I actually went through medical school. I negotiated graduating with my dean, and I barely graduated medical school. And really went on to pursue my passion, which is opening the space frontier. And I'm someone who stands here before you committed to the fact that during our lifetime, 2 great things are going to happen. One, we as a species are moving off this planet irreversibly. Millions of years from now, we're going to look back at these next few decades as the moment in time that our species became a multi-planetary species across this cosmos. The second is we're living during an extraordinary time, what I call a time of abundance, that we're going to be able to meet and exceed the needs of every man, woman, and child on this planet. The technologies in the hands of high school kids, college kids, graduate students are more powerful today than the greatest nations and companies just 30 or 40 years ago. There is no challenge on this planet that we cannot solve. And so as a Greek in my roots, and I'm very proud of being a Greek, I know the power of an idea, the power of democracy and science and medicine unleashed 2,000 years ago. And we're about to unleash those ideals now into our galaxy. Thank you. Have a great night.